This is going to be my third attempt at doing this. And if I cannot get it done by this attempt, then I'll let it be. How fitting, right? A yawn. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena and this is Library of Diamonds, and in today's video, as I said, I'm going to be trying to do these for the third time. The last time that I tried this was, I think, at the beginning of January, and the first time that I tried it was I think at the end of December. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even know anymore. But I've been trying to do this ever since, at various times throughout the year, and I think it's finally going to happen. And today we're gonna try to start a new challenge, and that is waking up at 5 a.m. for an entire week to diamond paint. It is 4:47 right now, so I think it's fitting. I think it's finally happening. It's finally happening. And I am currently working on Beyond the Clouds. This is the top part. Since this image has a lot of color blocking around the central image, which is like the girl, I'm sorry, you cannot see her correctly, but I'll show her later. I decided to do first like a frame around it and then work my way inwards. So yesterday I was able to finish this section that I had left unfinished the day before, this section and this part. So I didn't work as much as I wanted to, but this is my starting point. My goal for the day is to finish these two sections and probably another one here, or even more, maybe even finish the entire thing. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here. So let's begin with our progress of this painting, and let me explain why I decided a while ago that I wanted to do this challenge. So let me move my breakfast out of the way. So initially, I wanted to do this challenge, or I started doing this challenge back in December and January of last year. And that was when I still had my other job. And on my other job, it was home office. But even if it was home office, I noticed that I was not using my time in the best way, if you will, probably. So I wanted to take better advantage of my time to be more productive. And one of those things I wanted to be more productive in was precisely diamond painting. So I started my work at 10 a.m. and I would wake up at 9:30 or even 9, and ideally I would have liked to have time to diamond paint then, like early in the morning, but I only was able to get like 30 or so minutes in. And yeah, by the end of the day, I was exhausted. I was just like really stressed out. And even though I wanted to diamond paint, I also wanted to just chill. So typically I didn't do much diamond painting. And that was my initial reason for me wanting to do this challenge. Later on, I tried it a couple of times. I was only able to wake up really early one day, and then the rest of the days it didn't really work. So this is kind of my last attempt at it. And yeah, basically I just want to do progress during the mornings, some decent progress. And even if right now I don't have my other job, right now my job situation is very, very different. I still wanted to do this and try to see if I could wake up really early and make some decent progress in my diamond painting. Now, it's not that I want to diamond paint all day, every day from 5 a.m. and such. No, I just want to take advantage of that and see how much I can diamond paint since I wake up all the way until 10 a.m., which was my original starting time at my other job. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop diamond painting at 10 a.m. It just means that I want to see how much progress I can make. And of course, the challenge of waking up earlier than my typical. So that's our starting point. And let's see how much I can diamond paint in these next couple of hours. Or more than couple, but in these next few hours. Can you just tell how sleepy I am right now? It is 9:20 a.m. and I've been awake for almost 5 hours, like 20 minutes until it's 5 hours. And I have not diamond painted as much as I would have wanted. I have only diamond painted for about an hour and 20 minutes. And regarding my progress on the canvas, this is where we're at. So, oh, whoa, what's that? I'm sorry, I am losing it. Okay, there we go. So I've done like these 3 colors, 1, 2, 3 colors, and I am doing the last color over here. And after that, I would only have left like this arrow sign and the single ones and this section over here. So I've made great progress, but not as much as I would have wanted, because when I was doing one of the first clips, when it was like 4:47 a.m., I just had a couple of back-to-back appointments, and so I started diamond painting a little bit after I wanted to. And also, my boyfriend wakes up typically at around 5:15-ish, and he does his breakfast, he prepares his lunch for the day, but you know, I was feeling, I was like, I'm already awake. I want to do this for him. So I think that if I am managed to wake up at 5 a.m. during this whole week, I'm going to take at least like 20-ish minutes to prepare his breakfast and also his lunch. Because, you know, he gets super early to go to work. And I typically get to sleep in. And even right now, if I get tired or too sleepy, like I am right now, I can just go to bed at any time and have a nap or just relax a little bit. So that's something that I would like to do for him. But other than that, and in case I have another appointments like very, very early, those would be the only 2 things that would keep me from diamond painting. But you know how I told you that originally this idea was because I wanted to do some diamond painting before 10 a.m. when my work would officially start, like my previous job, the one that I'm not currently at. So right now, since I have not been able to do as much progress as I would have wanted to, and having into consideration the possibility of having appointments during the morning and preparing my boyfriend some food in the morning as well, I was thinking that what the challenge is going to entail is really to see, for one, if I can wake up at 5 a.m. to diamond paint for a week, and also how much progress can I make between the time that I wake up until noon. Like, until 12 p.m. And that is in combination of time, like how many hours I was able to diamond paint, and also regarding the canvas, like how many sections or what area I covered. That's why I think I want at least to start every day with letting you know like the time that it is, and also my starting point for the day for diamond painting. And I'm also going to be telling you if I diamond painted more after 12, after it noon, because depending on my energy levels and depending on whether or not I want to take a nap or whatnot, or if I have something else to do, I might diamond paint after those, after the challenge time, because that is completely apart from the challenge. Yeah, that's cool. I think that if I'm able to do it for this week, I have high possibilities of finishing the canvas that I'm working on, because it's a lot of color blocking and it's also in rounds. So I guess we'll see. I will catch up with you later at about 12:15 or something, right when we hit, to let you know about how much progress I make, and regarding time that I'm done and painted, and also area wise that I was able to cover. So for a little bit, I kind of forgot that I was doing this video. It's already 12:41, and I just realized that I was meant to give you an update like at 12. So here it goes. And in total, I was able to diamond paint for 4 hours and 40 minutes. And I finished all that on top. Like from here, I only had like this start of a blue on top, I believe. So I finished all of that. Oh, look at that. Look how it sparkles. Oh my God. But this, and also all the way down here. So I was able to make a lot of progress. Okay, that's not the way the camera should be. Hola. And I have the middle. I think now what I'm gonna do is do this as a row, and then this, and then finish with these last 2 sections. Or I believe these are 2 sections for her face. So after that last clip, someone fell right back asleep, and it's now 9:46. I didn't wake up at this time. I woke up actually about an hour and a half ago. The thing is that I totally forgot that I was trying to make this video, and it was until right now that I stood up to do some diamond painting that I was like, oh. So day 2 is officially a fail. I'm still gonna diamond paint as much as I can, but yeah. Monday. Yeah, she agrees that I failed. So I'm gonna try again tomorrow, of course, and we'll see how that goes. Honestly, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I am. So right now it is 5:02, and I'm awake. Let me go ahead and show you what I did yesterday, because yesterday I didn't do any updates or any of that, because we established that it was a failed day for the challenge. So I just painted like normally. So the kids, I have them in the other room, and I don't want to get up. Oh, Kitty's talking. But I finished this, the Great Wave, and I also did a tiny section on Beyond the Clouds. I mean, for me it's a tiny section because I typically do larger sections, and also it had a lot of color blocking, so I knew it was going to go fast. So that's why I consider it tiny. But let's prepare a coffee and start diamond painting. Let's interrupt this programming just for you to see my kitty. She's so cute. Let's fill my baggies cup. If you know, you know. And if you don't, well, so this is what I did yesterday at like 12, like in the midnight, what was that? I don't know. But I did here's the stopping point here and here. So it's like a long short section, but it was all color blocking, so I decided to do it. Oh, I actually forgot those drills over there. Whoopsies. But today, what time is it? Yeah, it took me quite a while to make my coffee, but my plan is to see if I'm able to see if I'm actually able to do these two sections. And also, I need to move stuff. Maybe like these two, and then this from the middle, like all of her hair on top of the. But yeah, I'm sorry, my words are not wording right now. But let's start. Ask me how much I've been able to diamond paint, and the answer will be 3 minutes. And I didn't even diamond paint. I only poured like the drills in my tray. They're not even like shaken up. They're all, when you just pour them in. And I just opened my section, and I've had appointments like one. I didn't have the appointments with this on. I change and do my hair a little bit better, and then I just go back to my regular self. But yeah, I've had them back to back, and just as I was about to place my first drill, I get an email from a patient asking me, for a change in their prescription. So yeah, it's been almost it's been an hour and a half kind of, and I've not been able, but it's a good problem to have, and that's also the reason for this challenge. So let me go ahead and write this email, and I'll get back to you. I also need to stop looking at myself and instead looking at the camera. Hello. But let me write. We can go with yay. I'm not someone who can only look at the screen and write. I do need to glance down a few times, but I feel really proud when I get all the letters right. Okay. I'm sleep deprived. Okay, but we're good to go. And I also wanted to see, why am I like this? Why can I not just, lock in? I want to see if, like, today the new kits are meant to go. The mystery. Yes. What I was trying to say is that I wanted to see if we had some new kits, and we do. Oh my god, round drill colors. I just participate this kid. I just want to ask if I just do like, ooh, this is cute. I just want to ask Jade if, my brain is not braining. Discord. That's what I wanted to write. Yeah, let me see, because listen. Oh god. I'm struggling quite a lot because Jade has such a wide variety of paintings. Like, it's unreal. And it's been recent-ish that she's been hand rendering some of them, and I've been wanting to do, like, there's so many. I've been wanting to do one of the other kits because, as I said, she has a huge variety of kits, and I know they're hand touched. Like, I saw some extreme art, but I know that it exists. Oh, that's nice. But I am so scared. Like, I'm so scared of getting one and the confetti being too much for me, because I'm a pixel charted, hand charted person through and through, like 1000%, and I am really scared. Oh my god, what the actual F with this kit? This is humongous. 60 centimeters by 390. Wow. This is, wow. Yeah, but no. I just had to see it because it's humongous. But, oh, this kitty is so cute. What do I do? What do I do? Like, there are a few kids that I've been wanting, but I'm really scared about, as I said, the confetti being too much for me, and then me getting burnt out and not finishing it at the end. That's honestly, that's the only reason. That's why every single week, as soon as Jada Blood something, I go to see what are the, I'm sorry, I'm looking at Jade's page and I'm so distracted because everything's so beautiful. And I wish I had the funds to just tell Jade, you know what, hand charge this now. But I don't. I don't. And that's sad. For me, that's sad. Oh, I really like this Darcy and Elizabeth. But actually, something else that I really like is one that reminds me a lot of Anastasia, you know, the Fox movie. 50 by 65. It's not that big, but yeah, sure, add to cart, of course, duh. And I've been waiting for the crafters, like this summer one, and that is actually my only exception for this. The only exception that I have right now, I'm not really purchasing many kits, and one of my only exceptions is the mystery and maybe a second one from Jade. Oh my god. How am I supposed to choose? How am I supposed to choose? Hello, update time. I was about to click record when I just dropped some drills. So there we go. But it is 11:17 and I've diamond painted for an hour and 11 minutes. Like, I woke up 3 hours ago, and you know, in theory I would like to have 3 hours of diamond painting, but it's not necessarily that way. Out of the whole big section that I started, I've made some progress in it. Let me show it to you. So here it is. I started from here all the way through here, and I always, well, not always, but sometimes I prefer to start from outwards in, and I decided that because it had a lot of color blocking in all of these areas, and now I'm moving into here, which is like the neckline and her shoulders, you know. So yeah, right now I'm placing number 2. There we go. And we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to diamond paint until 12 in the afternoon, like straight up from 5 a.m. because I need to run to Costco before the traffic gets crazy. But so far so good. I've been making great progress. I think I can do some diamond painting until probably until 10:30ish a.m. and then I have to run. But I'm definitely think that I'm gonna be able to finish that, like all of this, before that time. So might not be able to make all the progress that I wanted with all of these and all of that, but decent still. So in over 2 hours, I only was able to make like 20-ish minutes of progress. Yeah, that happened. Oh, I feel that I've been awake for such a long time now, and I have not done nearly as much progress as I wanted to make. What is, oh, that's an Oreo box. Can you see that? Oh, I cannot zoom it, but can you see that? Yeah, my boyfriend eats in bed and then he puts all of his things in that space. But, you know, I choose my battles, but that's besides the point. Where was I? Yeah, I recorded that last clip. And I had another appointment, and then I went into, I stayed for longer on Jaded Gem Shop's website, and I'm debating between a couple of paintings that I want. Well, yeah, kind of. So I might ask some of my internet friends for some advice, but I spent like 45-ish minutes in there, and then I started to feel hungry, so I made breakfast, and then after breakfast my tummy started to ache a little bit, so I am laying in bed now. Yeah, I accomplished waking up at 5, but not the productivity that I wanted to bring by waking up at 5. So I don't know if that counts as successful or is just like half of it. I have no idea. I just want to nap now. Anyways, I think I am going to, I don't know what to do because I really, really do need to go to Costco, but I prefer to go before everything goes crazy, you know, because later in the day, like traffic and stuff, and the city's just hideous with that. And we might also go get some curry, no, to make curry at home. Maybe, I'm not sure about that, but that might happen later. So I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna change as quickly as I can. I mean, get ready and then leave the house in about 30 or so minutes and try to maybe get in another 15 minutes of diamond painting. I am failing miserably at this and I am so sorry for it, but I think I'm going to be diamond painting after I come back, even if it's after 12 o'clock. We'll see, I guess. I want to go back to bed. Hello, it is 5:09 on Friday, and yesterday I diamond painted for 3 hours and 12 minutes. I diamond painted more after coming back, and there were errands and stuff that I had to do, but it didn't fit into what I'm considering my challenge to be, which is which is from 5 a.m. until like noon. But today I think I might be able to do more progress on it, like on the whole thing. Hopefully. It is, as I said, well, now it's 5:10. Oh no, it's not yet. 5:09 still. I'm gonna get my coffee ready. Like, I'm gonna prepare my coffee again. And after that, I will try to really lock into the diamond painting. Yesterday, I didn't do all the progress that I wanted, but I'm gonna show you like where I'm at. So my original goal was to finish all of this, which I did, but also this. Initially, I wanted to divide all of this into 4 sections, but yesterday I realized that it was gonna be too much, like too big. Instead I did 3. I did 3 little rows here because I want to leave like her face for last, like 3 rows, and well, 1, 2, if you look at it from this side, it's 1, 2, 3 rows and 1, 2 columns. So my goal for today, I really want to try to finish this painting because it's 5 sections, and technically it's the same as if I were doing 5 sections at the bottom or at the top, but the difference is that, you know, what's the difference between this part and this part? The rest is pure color blocking, and here we have some color blocking, especially in her face, but the rest is a lot of like details in her hair. Can you tell? So that's my challenge for the day, but I think that at least I want to finish this and these 2. But once again, so it's 5:17, so I do think it's quite possible for me to get a lot done in 7 hours if I don't procrastinate and if I don't have any appointments, which is not ideal. I would like to have some appointments because it's my job, but that I want to be my only exception for me not diamond painting, my appointments. Other than that, I don't want to allow myself to procrastinate. I'm gonna cross my fingers. I'm sorry about that hair, but you know, that's what we have. I'm about to finish the second section of the day. Here it is, my progress. You know, this part over here, that part over there. So after that, I'm only going to have 3 sections left to go. I've been working on this one really slowly. I right now is 9:22 a.m. and I've diamond painted for 2 hours and 12 minutes. The thing is that I am I'm a procrastinator. I get distracted really easily, and one of my main purposes of doing this challenge was to diamond paint as much as I could, like within the morning hours, and then have the rest of the day to do the, you know, the grown-up things, just to feel a little bit more accomplished in all the areas of life. But this is proving to be more complicated than I anticipated, because I get distracted, as I said, very easily. Like, I would put down a few drills, and then I think I've mentioned this in my whip and chat before, but I would put a few drills down, and I would just, you know, remember something and go ahead and do that. The problem is not that I go ahead and do that, because typically those things that I remember that I want to do don't take much. They take only a couple of minutes, maybe at most. Like at most, let's say 15 minutes. The real problem is that after that, I have this tendency of just grabbing my phone, or just opening a tab in my computer, and then I'm lost. I'm lost for, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. And that time just flies by, passes through me, and I feel that I waste that time. And today I wasted a lot of that time with phones. What? Games in my phone. I'm sorry, games in my phone. Because it's been 4 hours since I started diamond painting. Like, it's almost 9:30 a.m. and I've only diamond painted for 2 hours, when in theory I could have already had 4 hours under my belt and maybe even completed this diamond painting already. But it's not happening, and that's stressful. That is really stressful to you know, to feel that I'm not making progress, even if I'm making a very conscious effort to do so. So that is one of the things that I wanted to achieve with this. I'm hoping that you know, we are already on day, what is it, day 4 of the challenge, I think. We have 3 days to go. So I started this one on Tuesday. So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Friday. I do want to go ahead and do it also on Saturday, Sunday, and next Monday. But I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Because it's complicated. It's tricky. It's tricky. I would like to see some improvement on these aspects that I'm telling you, that I'm talking to you about. Even if it's a slight improvement, that would just be monumental to me, you know. And I'm crossing my fingers that's the case. So right now I'm about to finish this section, and today I also want to diamond paint as much as I can until noon, until 12. And I really want that in these 3 hours of the day that I have left, well, more like 2.5 hours, I am really crossing my fingers that I am able to, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, so that I'm able to complete at least another 2 hours from my goal. You know, at least another 2 hours for today before noon hits. But now that I am thinking, right now that I'm remembering, I think that my boyfriend is gonna arrive home a little bit before noon. So I don't think I might be able to diamond paint all the way through, you know, through 12. But still, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna give you another update once I have to stop diamond painting pretty much for the day. If it's a 12, that's my goal. If it's a little bit beforehand, before that time, I'm gonna tell you what time it is and how much I was able to diamond paint. But I'm hoping that for these remaining however many hours that I have, at least 2, I think at least at least 2 hours, like 9, 11, 12. Yeah, at least 1.5 hours probably. We'll see about that. But yeah, I'm so excited. I think that even if I keep diamond painting after 12, like afternoon, I might be able to finish this diamond painting because, oh, I'm missing a spot here of this symbol. Because after I finish this section, I think that in that other hour or so, or almost 2 hours, I can do another section. And after that, I would only have 2 sections remaining. I'm sorry, but I did not wake at 5 today, and I am wearing the same shirt I've been wearing for the past 2 days. But it's 6:44. I was not able to wake up earlier. Yesterday I went into a rabbit hole of stuff like on the internet. I went to bed at 2:30 a.m. So it's a miracle that I'm awake before 10 a.m. today. But yesterday, I was able to diamond paint for 2 hours and 49 minutes. I did not make as much progress as I wanted to. The last section that I told you about was very what? The last section that I was talking to you about, I didn't finish it. I got busy, and then my boyfriend got home, and then we did stuff, and then rabbit hole, blah, blah, blah stuff. But one thing that I'm liking, okay, you know what? Let me take a screenshot of this before I forget, because I need to log it into my planner. Restart and start, and let me start the timer once again and start diamond painting. But one of the things that I have liked about doing this challenge, despite not doing it, where do I put you? There we go. Despite not doing it like to the full extent that I wanted to do it, or that was my intention at the beginning, I am still diamond painting so much more than my average these past few months. Like yesterday was the day where I did the least amount of diamond painting in the past few months. In the past few days, while doing the challenge. And other than that, I've been diamond painting for so much more time, which is great, because that's something that I always want to do. I want to increase my diamond painting time. I need to apply different strategies if I want to keep doing that. Of course I do, but I cannot work miracles. There's so many things that are dependent on, there's so many circumstances that don't depend on me that affect my diamond painting. And there are others that do depend on me that affect my diamond painting, but I cannot control everything. Oh my God. Coffee is a gift from the gods. At least the way I drink coffee. I could never do black coffee. I'm sorry if you do. And I'm sorry if you think that by putting milk and cream and it being sweet, I don't care. My coffee is my coffee. But yes. So let me turn around and show you where I've only placed like one single color and not even the whole color because it was already started. But I'm gonna show you what kind of my starting point today is and what my goals are, because today I actually have a goal of 1, finishing this diamond painting, because technically I only have like 2.5 sections to do, which are 1000% doable. And I don't have anything else kitted up. So I want to kit up my next diamond painting, which makes me really, really happy and excited. I have already decided on it. I put a poll on with my friends on the Discord group. We have there a section that is like our finishes and our progress and our whips and stuff, and also like what's next, where we just tell them what we're gonna start next, or we sometimes ask for their opinions. And the great thing about that is that whenever I do a poll, I do the poll, and almost immediately after, I go like, oh, I want to do this. I hope it wins. And sometimes it doesn't, and I still do whatever I want to do because it's my diamond paintings. But I'm sorry, got distracted with a message that I saw on my laptop that I'm gonna tell you in a, like, maybe in my open chat. But oh my god, I got distracted. Wait, where was I? What was I telling you? Oh yeah, but with this one, I like the one that won is the one that I want to do actually. So I'm excited. So yeah, let me go ahead and keep diamond painting. I think I am going to be able to diamond paint until noon. That gives me 5-ish hours or so. I don't intend on diamond painting with those 5 hours. I know myself. I know that I can't. I am a chronic procrastinator. I know that I get distracted really, really easily. So as soon as I can, as long as I can do at least 2 hours maybe in that 5-hour time frame, for me, that's a win, a huge win. So let's go ahead and let me show you what I have left of the diamond painting to do. So here is the section that I left uncompleted. Here is the color that I was just finishing right now, this one. So I have this and then these two sections. You can see this line here, like this is one section and this is the other one. I think this one I'm going to do as an ASMR because it's like the face of, like it's her face. So maybe that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't have a video for tomorrow. Today's Saturday and I always upload one on Sundays. And oh my god, I'm talking so fast, I'm sorry. Okay, my goal to finish all of these for today and keep up my next project. And depending on how the day goes, see if I can maybe even start the other one. That's not a goal, that's just like, what if? Could we try that? Possibly. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep on doing this. Hello. So here it is 9 a.m. and I've been diamond painting for an hour and a half. And I only have one section left, which is amazing. I started the day about 50% into this. So I finished this and then I did all of this section, which went pretty fast. And I am ready to do this, which is the last section of my diamond painting. This might take me maybe an hour or so. Like if I take this into consideration, like I've done 1.5 sections and I've diamond painted for 1.5 hours. So yeah, I am thinking that this might take me an hour, give or take a few minutes, and that would put me at 2.5 hours for today. And I think that if I do that, I am also going to be kitting up my next project, which I am really excited about. And I believe it's a bit possible that I can even start that one. So we'll see. So I won't say again the thing I got distracted and didn't diamond paint as much as I wanted and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, it's 1 p.m. and I diamond painted so far today for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I am intending to diamond paint more. But in the meantime, while we get to that point, let me show you what I just finished. Look at that. Wow. Look at that sparkle. Now this took me 1 week, like exactly. I started this one last Saturday. And today is Saturday as well, so there we go. We have our 3rd finish of the month. And now it's time to start my next one. Where is it? Did I lose it? Oh, here it is. Yes. Ooh, it's upside down. Look at that. This one I'm a bit afraid of because the paper, like the cover paper, is super flimsy. It has some confetti in some areas, but not really that much. It's more like whenever you have those transition colors and it is sort of like a checkerboard thing to it when they're trying to mix colors, it's kind of like that. But other than that, there is a lot of areas of color blocking and such. So yeah, and as I said, this paper is really thin, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or if I'm gonna change it for release papers, but I don't like working with release papers. So yeah, here we have, I thought this didn't have a sticker sheet, but it turns out that it does. It does. It's just that it doesn't come pre-cut, so I need to cut it and then paste it. And also, there was another thing that I needed to do, but I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna be kitting up in one of these because this one is 50 something colors and I don't intend on filling all of the colors in that one. So I'm going to You know what? You know what I want to do today? I just want to diamond paint. I don't want to kit up yet. Because I was thinking, okay, you know what? Let me go to the bedroom and I'll explain everything to you over there, okay? Okay, so hear me out. So it is 1:04 and we have some stuff to do later today. But I want to diamond paint today as much as I possibly can because tomorrow, Sunday, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to do the challenge, you know, because I might wake up early, but it's also one of the only days of the week where my boyfriend sometimes doesn't do any type of extra work. And I don't know if the day, like, we don't have any specifically any plans for tomorrow, but I don't know if maybe we're gonna, you know, just go hang out or do something or to the movies or to somewhere. I don't know. I really don't know. So I guess I want to diamond paint as much as I can today, just in case that happens. I have free time. I'm gonna change where you're like propped on because you were on this thingy, but I actually need this thingy to see as I put down my washi tape. So what I was thinking is, what about today and tomorrow I diamond paint as much as I can without kitting up. Without kitting up and just work off of baggies. It's gonna be absolutely 1000% annoying. It's very likely, but I don't know. I don't feel a lot like kitting up. I'm a bit lazy. I just don't. I think also another thing in there. Oh, this glue is really sticky. It's really great. Other thing that I guess I am trying to consider is that whenever I'm doing a video like this, like I don't like to have like different clips that are like one clip of one thing and then another clip of another video and then again a clip of the first video, you know, mixed all of that together. And that's also something that I don't want. Even if typically kitting ups I do them all in one run, what if I don't? What if I have to stop and then keep recording? And it's a whole mess, and I really don't feel like dealing with that. So that's another aspect of it. So yeah, I think that for today, like for the rest of today and for tomorrow, I'm gonna keep working off of baggies. And it is very likely that on Monday I kit up. Or who knows, maybe this is going to be a kit that I never get to kit up and I work always from baggies. I guess we'll figure it out. So that is one side washi, and let me do the rest.
Hello, good morning. It is the next day. It is Saturday today, and I woke up not so early. It's 6:19, as you can see here. And I'm not speaking because my boyfriend is in the back. You can see him there, but I have this section that I was not able to complete the day before, and I am working off from baggies. I prepared my coffee, and here you can see him a little bit better.
Hola. Sí. It's so hard to make some progress when my boyfriend is here because I just want to be here cuddling and, you know, do nothing. I am almost 30 minutes before I finish for today as of my morning diamond painting, and I've diamond painted for 2 hours and 36 minutes plus what I diamond painted while I was doing my whip and chat, because I did my whip and chat today. I'm hoping that I can edit it tomorrow morning, like very early on in the morning. That way it can go up at 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm really hoping for that. But yes, I have about 30 more minutes to go. and I finish this this third section. I am going to start this one and I like the next section, and I am going to also keep diamond painting for today because I do have some stuff to do, but it's gonna be later in the day. And it's still kind of early. Like, I still need to give you an update in about 30 or so minutes on where I am, where I left, for today as challenge thing wise. But I'm excited because I've been able to make quite some progress today. So that was all the progress that I was able to make. I was very distracted. I am so sleepy now, but it's 12 and I was able to diamond paint 3 hours and 1 minute plus the 44-ish minutes that I recorded for my Whip chat. So that is a lot of time for today, like over 3.5 hours, which is great. And I think that I'm gonna actually diamond paint a little bit more today. I am like in the mood, so maybe if I can get, I want to try to get today to 5 hours. So that would be like an hour and 15 minutes extra, something like that, to diamond paint. But I'm happy that today I was able to, do more. And if I include into there, like filming my Whip chat, I think that's best. At the end, I did kit up in the storage system because it was being so annoying, and I just gave up. I gave up entirely and I decided to kit up because it was going to be a bit easier. Because if I didn't kit up, it was going to be very stressing to try to do my Whip chat and diamond paint because, I would have to be looking for the drills and such and blah, blah, blah. But tomorrow is Monday and tomorrow is our final day. And something that, I did my Whip chat today so that I could edit and everything, but I'm going to try to edit that today before I go to bed, because if I'm not able to edit that today, I think that I'm going to be uploading it like in the afternoon, like at 2-3 p.m. ish kind of, because I really, really want to go full on like steam ahead. Is that how it's said? I don't know. Into diamond painting. I really want to try my best to wake up at 5 and to diamond paint from 5 a.m. until 12, like at noon, and see if I can get as much diamond painting there as possible. I'm gonna try not to get too distracted. I'm gonna try not to not to procrastinate and basically distract myself and do other things. The only deterrent that I see in there is that if I wake up at 5, I'm gonna want to prepare my boyfriend some breakfast and his lunch for work, just for him to sleep in an extra 15 or so minutes, or maybe 20-ish minutes. But other than that, I don't think I should have any other like distractions or anything. But yeah, this is the end of the day, challenge-wise at least. So see you tomorrow. And wish me luck for tomorrow as well.
Hello, good morning. I was pretty much dying, but I was able to wake up early, 4:58. My boyfriend is still asleep, so that's why I'm not talking like while I recorded. But this is my starting point for the day. I was able to make some more progress yesterday, like the day before, but not as much because there's a lot of confetti in here. So I guess it's time to start the day.
Hello, an update here. As you can see, I have been diamond painting. It's 8:30 and I've been diamond painting for 2 hours and 5 minutes, and I've been doing great progress. The diamond painting that I'm doing, which is this one, rainy day, it's been really slow because it has a lot of confetti. Let me show you. Like, look at all this. There's a lot of checkerboarding, a lot of single placing, so it's taking longer. Today I started with just a little tiny bit in here, as you were able to see. I recorded something, right? Like a little bit of what was, yeah, I think so. So I finished this one and I have been doing this and it's already 2 hours. So I imagine that the rest is gonna take me maybe an hour. So maybe 10 or 11 a.m. I am making great progress. I'm not procrastinating as I typically do, like when I normally diamond paint, which is great because I want to finish today being very focused as much as I can. So that's, as I said, that's going out great. I think that after I finish this section, I am not going to move yet to the second row because let me diamond paint while I give you an update on the situation. Okay, so let me see. Woo! Okay, let me just pick what my next color is going to be. So the letter G. Yes, letter G. Letter G, letter G, letter G, letter G. So yes, I was saying after I finish this section, I am not going to continue diamond painting the next row for now because I've been having a lot of issues. I'm gonna go all over that whenever I do the post review of this one because I do want to make a post review. I typically do it for every single diamond paint or, you know, a little bit of a conglomerate if there are smaller diamond paintings like I did with DIY My Delights. But with this one, I am struggling quite a bit because the glue is very slippery. Sometimes I'm not able to place, like I place the drills and they don't get stuck to the glue. I don't know why, like I touch it and it's strong enough, but the drills don't stick to it. And also there is a lot of gapping, and that is also a bit frustrating. The gapping gets to be a little bit less frustrating once I'm more like feeling the gaps. Like this part here, I only have two colors to put, which is this purple and then another gray. So I imagine the gray is going to be easier because, as I said, it feels less when I am feeling the gaps. But it's kind of, it's a challenge whenever I am putting down like the first color or two where there's like a lot of single placing and a lot of space. So I'm struggling. So before I move to the other row, I am thinking about using a sealer and seal as I go. It's just that I don't know if that could work. I know that when you use a sealer, you have to wait a little bit for it to dry, but I don't think it takes a lot. Like, I know that to dry completely, I was doing some research that it says that sometimes it takes up to 4 weeks for it to kind of really, really dry and seal and curate and stuff. But before that, you can, you know, manage it and do stuff with it. So my plan is, well, what I'm thinking is if I decide to do that, I think I'm going to be sealing row by row and work my way up that way and like do a row and then wait a couple of days and work in a different project while it dries for a couple of days and then go back to it, do another row and back and forth. It's really, I don't know how to feel about this. For a little bit, I considered not continue doing this one. Like when I was still on the first section and I was already thinking that, but I just love the image so much. Like the illustration is so precious and so cute that I really, really want to see the finished project. And I really want to try out this shop because it is a shop that I genuinely wanted to try out before it closed out. So I think that this is going to be my only experience with it. So I want to commit to it fully, even if I'm struggling. So those are my thoughts right now. And of course, the way that this is rendered, which I'm not able to go back and see, but I would bet that this is just computer rendered. I could imagine maybe it having a few touch-ups here and there, but I would not be able to say for sure. But I would say that most of it, if not all of it, is only computer rendered. So that is challenging as well. But the confetti, even if it's a lot of single placing, it's not so frustrating because it's just like colors going from one color to the next and the transition. So it's easier. Like the colors are sometimes all over the place, but they have certain order. I don't know if I can explain that correctly, but yeah. This is so far what I've been able to do. As I said, I want to finish this section and that'll be all that I'm gonna be working on for right now until I decide if I'm going to be sealing as I go or if I want to just keep on going. And also why I wanted to seal it, this was one of the first things that I wanted to mention straight from the get-go, is that I took that, I'm thinking about it. I started to think about that when I was just here. I was having an appointment and I had my computer on top of the diamond painting, and I was not moving anything in any like particularly strong way. But when I came back to it, I saw just a drill like like a single drill on top of this part that is a little bit clearer. And I thought it was maybe a drill that just, whenever you shake the tray and something falls out, something like that. But then when I looked closer into it, I noticed that no, it was actually a color that had just popped. I mean, it didn't pop. I don't know what happened, but I tried to rearrange it and put it back. But then I kind of like moved weirdly, and a little chunk of like 6 or 7 drills fell out with like the minimal pressure. And also because whenever I am doing this and I am placing something, I place sometimes like this. Whenever I pulled back, I would take with me a drill that was already placed, So as I said, I don't know if it's the glue that is slippery, if it's also the fact that the grid is not tight at all, that there's a lot of gapping. I don't know, but I guess I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. But that's my thought process for now. And after I finish this, I am considering on whether or not I want to kit up something new, or if I want to work on some of the DIY delights, some of the small ones that I have left from that shop. So I'm debating on that. I am leaning more, oh shoot, I shook the tray too fast. I'm leaning more towards doing the DIY delights because for those, I don't typically kit up. So I don't have to, I can go just straight to diamond painting, but we'll see. We'll see how this ends and what decision I take. So yeah, let's see what my next update is. As I said, right now it is, I didn't put the, what is this? I didn't ask for that. Wait. Oh yeah, whatever. So it is right now 8:40. I think I want to diamond paint either until 10 a.m. or until I finish the section, and whichever of those two things happen first, then I'm gonna give you the update. I also want to update today my logbook because I have not updated my finishes for June yet, and yeah, I want to do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep diamond painting and watching some YouTube in the background. So here it is, the first row completed. This would potentially have like 7 rows, but I'm gonna stop right now. Right here it is now 10:16, and I've diamond painted for 3 hours already, which is crazy. And now I am going to continue with one of the small DIY delights because I really don't want to make more progress, because if I go into the second row, I still don't turn it around, and so I lean a lot into this. So I don't want the drills to pop. So I'm going to put it to the side and work on those small ones. And maybe today, once it's like after 12, maybe I think of kitting something else, but we'll see. Okay, here I have the box. Let's choose. Okay, this is a mess. I've had this for 6 months now, I believe. And I ordered it with my boyfriend's name, so it's my boyfriend's name here. So I have right here. Okay, so let me see. Am I missing? Oh no, I thought I was missing one. But I have Serene Dragon Spirit. I also have, I had lunch, but I have issues with food and like generally, and I just had a bad thing with food right now, so it hurts. Okay, so this is Serene Forest Spirit, and we have Serene Cat Familiar, which is, this one over here, this one. So which one do I want to start with? I think I want to start with Serene Cat Familiar. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that one. So let me put everything back. I just don't want things to mix up. That's the only thing I want, really. What is this? But everything is labeled, so it shouldn't be like an issue or any of that. So I'm gonna start with this. I think I might be able to finish like this before my challenge ends. I have an hour. As I said, I had some lunch, so I took a little break. I have an hour and 18 minutes left. I restarted the timer, and And yeah, let's start doing this. I'm so excited. I'm so happy, really, of being able to do this. It's not that I was not able, but I was sort of focusing in other, in other endeavors. Here's a color palette. Like, it's very neutrally colored, but still it has some pastels. Like, look, it's like 10 drills in each baggie. I mean, there's more, but so cute. Okay, let's start with this one. Let's begin this, and I'll see you later to closing, when I get to close the challenge. So I'll be right back. Well, in an hour and 20 minutes or so. And guys, that's a wrap for today. Definitely not a wrap for this little diamond painting. I still have a few colors left, and it's very minimal, but honestly, I can only tell you my eyes are closing. I cannot anymore. It is 12:08 and I have diamond painted. Like, this has taken me an hour and 9 minutes. So that's fantastic progress for today. Oh, here I have my diamond painting, like, on my bed thingy. Here it is. But yeah, that's a wrap for today. I definitely think I'm gonna keep diamond painting later today, but like, I have a lot of the day to go through. But I also want to start editing this vlog. This challenge video, which is kind of a vloggy style. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it for tomorrow. We'll see. But I am tired. I am sleepy. I'm gonna take a nap. And after that, I am going to sort of wrap up with my final thoughts on the challenge. So see you later. So even if technically I wasn't successful in the challenge, meaning that I was able to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day and diamond paint for as long as I wanted every single day, I still think that it was a great idea to do this challenge. For one, I've been wanting to do it for half a year now, like a long time ago, since December of last year. And I think that if I hadn't done it now, I would have ended up doing it at some point. And also, one of my ultimate goals was to be able to wake up early and work on my diamond paintings early in the morning. That way I would have the rest of the day free or more free time, instead of procrastinating and doing a little bit here and there, and stop my tasks in the middle just because I wanted to do diamond painting. So that was also great. And in general, I was able to make great progress in the diamond paintings that I chose to do. For one, I finished an entire diamond painting. I would say around 70-ish% of that diamond painting during this challenge, and that is Beyond the Clouds, this one. If you remember, I started with, I believe, this bottom row and also one column up, and the rest, I completed it during the challenge. So that was one of the greatest accomplishments ever. Other thing is that I was able to complete one entire row of a second diamond painting, which was this one. I did the entire row, and this is a big one. This is like a 60 by 85 centimeters, so that's quite a lot. And also I did a tiny snacky on the last day and on the last hour and a half-ish of the challenge of the day, and that was this one. This is from DIY Delights, and it's just the cutest. So would I do it again? I don't think so, but what I've learned is that whenever I am not able to diamond paint as much as I want, is because I procrastinate a lot and I get very, very distracted. So at least I was like, these things I already knew, but I didn't know until what point or how much this happened, until I was able to realize that in a 7-hour span, time span, I was only able to diamond paint for like a couple of hours, which, considering that I had all those hours free for myself, I could have done more progress. So that is something that I definitely want to try to get better at, to try to get less distracted little by little, so that I can take better advantage of my time. But yeah, guys, this is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know down below what you think of it. What do you think I could have done better? Or, any other thoughts that you might have roaming around. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.